Case study: Managing floods in the UK. The Cockermouth Floods in November 2009 were caused by 31.4 centimetres of rainfall that fell over a 24-hour period. The rivers Derwent and the Cocker were already swollen with previous rainfall, and Cockermouth is at the confluence or meeting point of the Derwent and the Cocker. Before the rainfall, the ground was already saturated, so when it rained, it flowed as surface runoff straight into the rivers. The steep slopes of the Cumbrian mountains further helped the water to run very rapidly into the rivers. There were a number of effects of the floods. Over 1,300 homes were flooded and contaminated with sewage. A number of people had to be evacuated, including 50 by helicopter, when the flooding cut off Cockermouth town centre. Many businesses were flooded, causing long-term difficulties for the local economy. People were told that they were unlikely to be able to move back into the flood-damaged homes for at least 1 year. The cost of putting the right damage was around £28,000 per house. Insurance companies estimated that the final cost of the flood could reach up to £100 million. 4 bridges collapsed and 12 were closed because of flood damage. In Workington, all the bridges were destroyed and so badly damaged that they were declared unsafe, cutting the town into 2. People faced a huge round trip to get from one side of the town to the other using safe bridges. Also, 1 person died. What were the responses to the flood? The government provided £1 million to help with the clean-up and repairs and agreed to pay for roads and bridge repairs in Cumbria. The Cumbria Flood Recovery Fund was set up to help victims of the flood. It reached £1 million after just 10 days. Network Rail opened a temporary railway station in Workington. The Visit Cumbria website provided lists of recovery services and trades and people who could provide emergency accommodation. So how was it managed for future floods? A £4.4 million management scheme was put into place alongside funding from the government and local contributors. Management methods included new flood defence walls, which helped stop the river from spreading. The river has been dredged more regularly to deepen the channel. New embankments have also been raised to channel height to reduce the likelihood of extra floods. Also, new floodgates at the back of the houses in Waterloo Street in Cockermouth have been put in place.